Hello friends, welcome to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Be sure to check out your membership opportunities for my channel. In the description for this video there is a link which will take you to check out all the goodness that you get with membership. History making video, World Series replays, comparison of sims, of baseball cards and dice sims every month. What else do you get? You get notifications of sales. You get different discounts for the secondary store that are coming up every month, and a whole lot of other stuff. So check out the channel membership available to you. Today we have a replay of the 1979 All-Star Game played in Seattle's Kingdome on Tuesday, July 17th, 1979, featuring some of the best players ever to play Major League Baseball, and it was a heck of a ball game as well. We are using Status Pro Cards and Dice, Status Pro Baseball from Avalon Hill. It's the vintage Status Pro game. And we are using the dice-only version to play our game today. We're using the as-played lineups because if we don't, heads explode all over this great land of ours. And but that's just for the starting lineups, and all the substitutions are up to me. So we'll see how that goes. So let's take a look at the players on both teams and then get to the starting lineups and the pitchers for today's game. There were 5 players selected either by the fans or by the managers / league presidents who did not play due to injury or overall crabbiness. And I'm looking at you, Dave Kingman. Rod Carew for the American League, and then there are 4 National Leaguers: Johnny Bench, Ted Simmons, Dave Kingman, Dave Concepcion. So those 5 players were selected, but did not play due to injury or general malaise. All right, so let's go over the players for both clubs. We'll start with the National League pitchers: Gaylord Perry, Steve Rogers, Joe Niekro, Joaquin Andujar, Mike Lacoste, Joe Sambito, Bruce Sutter. Then on the bench to start the game: Gary Carter, John Stearns, Pete Rose, Keith Hernandez, Joe Morgan, Gary Templeton, Craig Reynolds, Larry Parrish, Ron Cey, Jack Clark, Gary Matthews, Lee Mazzilli, Lou Brock. For the American League, their pitchers look like this: Ron Guidry, Tommy John, Dave Lemonchek, Bob Stanley, Don Stanhouse, Sid Manji, Jim Kern. And the position players on the bench to start the game: Brian Downing, Jeff Newman, Bruce Bhakti, Cecil Cooper, Bobby Grich, Rick Burleson, Greg Nettles, Steve Kemp, Ken Singleton, Chet Lemon, Reggie Jackson, and that's it. Here are your starting lineups for each club. For the visiting National League, because after all, we're in the Kingdome, Davey Lopes leads off at second base. Dave Parker bats second in right field. Steve Garvey bats third. He'll play first base. Mike Schmidt bats fourth. He'll play third. George Foster bats fifth. He'll play left field. Dave Winfield bats sixth. He'll play center field. Bob Boone bats seventh. He'll do the catching. Larry Boa bats eighth. He'll play shortstop. And Steve Carlton, lefty, will be on the mound for the National League to start the ball game. For the homestanding American Leaguers, Roy Smalley will lead off at shortstop. George Brett bats second at third base. Don Baylor bats third. He'll play left field. Jim Rice bats fourth. He'll play right field. Fred Lynn bats fifth. He'll play center. Carl Yastrzemski bats sixth. He'll play first base. Darrell Porter bats seventh. He'll be behind the plate. Frank White bats eighth. He'll play second base. And, excuse me, on the mound is the Express, Nolan Ryan. All right, let's get ready to roll some Status Pro Baseball. And we're ready to go with the first pitch from Nolan Ryan to Davey Lopes is a 4-7, so that's going to be on Ryan's card. And the Express fans Lopes for the first strikeout of the game. Broccoli cauliflower medley. Yes. Here comes Parker. Ryan kicks and deals. Another one for Ryan's card. Hey, strikes out Parker for number 2. The broccoli cauliflower medley with a little nacho cheese. Gas. And now Garvey. And another one for Ryan. But he walked him. Excuse me. Woo! Clean out the old snot locker. All right, a walk for Garvey. There's one on with 2 outs for Mike Schmidt. Ryan the stretch. The delivery to Schmidt. That's going to be on Ryan's card. And we have an out. So we have to check our out chart for dice play with the Status Pro system. We re-roll and we get a 42, which for Schmidt is an RP. And that's a line drive right at Brett, and that will retire the side. So Ryan fans a couple in the first inning. The National League gets a base runner, and nobody scores. Bottom of the first coming. Smalley, Brett, and Baylor for the American League playing in the Kingdome. First time American League hosts an indoor all-star game. Of course, the National League did way back, was it 65, I believe, that Houston hosted in the Astrodome. Okay, so here's Carlton to Twins shortstop Roy Smalley. And that's going to be on Carlton's card. And my fine motor skills are letting me down. 55 is going to be on the out chart. Smalley and RP against the left-handed Carlton. And that's a pop-up into foul territory. Mike Schmidt is calling and taking for out number 1. Here's George Brett with a lefty-lefty matchup that I bet he was loving. Carlton kicks and deals. This is on Carlton's card. A 38. Hey, struck him out on a slider. 2 gone for the American League in the first. Baylor up. Pressed into duty into left field. Carlton kicks and delivers to the Angels slugger, and this will be an error check, but it's on Carlton's card. It's a 43, and hey, struck him out. Lefty says I can strike out people too. And we have a scoreless first inning, each starting pitcher with a pair of strikeouts. We go to the second, no score at the Kingdome. Ryan gets Foster, Winfield, and Boone in the second. The pitch from the Express is on Ryan's card. That is a struck him out on a bender. 3 strikeouts for the Express. Here's Winfield. Ryan kicks and deals to the Padres slugger, and this will be on Ryan's card. Hey, got him with the gas. The broccoli cauliflower medley with a little nacho cheese. Gas! And now Boone. Ryan winds and delivers. This will be on Ryan's card. Ooh, Boone takes outside for ball 4. He gets on. That'll bring up Boa with Carlton on deck. Ryan winds and deals. This is on Boa's card. 55 will be a out check. Boa is a LN against the right-handed Ryan. That's an 18. Ground ball hit to Carl Yastrzemski. He's going to take it himself, and that will retire the National League in inning number 2. American League coming up. Rice, Lynn, and Yastrzemski in the second against lefty. All right. Whoop. All right, Carlton winds and deals to the Red Sox slugger. We have triples, so we go to the Z chart for that. And my Z chart is, don't tell me, it is right here. .47 on the Z chart is the fielding table. 33, pitcher throws wildly after fielding a grounder, and the runners will advance. It's batters safe, runners advance 2 bases. So that'll be an E1, and Rice makes it down to first. Lynn at the plate. Carlton the stretch. The delivery to Fred Lynn. That'll be on lefty's card. And Lynn with a base hit to center. That will send Rice to third base. And there's American Leaguers at the corners with nobody out in the second. Yastrzemski comes to the plate. The infield will play back. Lefty the stretch and the delivery, that will be on lefty's card. A 52 is a passed ball. The slider gets by Boone, and Rice comes home with the first run of the game. Lynn goes down to second base, and Carlton still has Yastrzemski to deal with. This will be on, oh no, this is a BD rating. Clutch batting. Yastrzemski is a 0, and 87, no action occurs, return to normal play. All right. Next delivery from Carlton will be on lefty's card, and a 73 is going to be an out. Yastrzemski is an LP. 66 on the LP is hit to deep to left. Back goes Foster. And A advances to third. I do not believe Lynn is an A speed. He is B. So he will hold. Foster makes the catch and gets it back in. Porter up now with 1 out. 1-0 American League. We're in the bottom of the second. Carlton the stretch. The delivery is going to be on lefty's card. Porter, a 56. That'll be an LP result. 87 is to right field. Gonna be caught by Parker. And advancing to third will be Fred Lynn on the flyout. 2 gone now with Lynn at third. That'll bring up White. Ryan is on deck. Carlton will go from the windup. The pitch to White. That's going to be on lefty's card. That'll be an out result. RN for White. And that's an 11, which will be... Nope, that won't be a platoon advantage hit. Instead, we will go to an RN. That will be a comebacker to lefty. He gloves it and turns and throws to Steve Garvey for the putout. The American League gets a run on a hit. They leave 1. The run is unearned, but it still counts. We go to the top of the third with your score. American League 1, National League nothing. And lefty is due up. And that's going to mean a pinch hitter. Ryan is out for inning number 3. And the pinch hitter for the National League for Steve Carlton will be Keith Hernandez. So Hernandez bats for Carlton. In the bullpen for the National League is Gaylord Perry. He will be the next pitcher. Meanwhile, Hernandez is up against Ryan. The pitch from Nolan. That will be an error check, but it's on Ryan's card. 81 will be an out, LN, but we will have to check for the error. 66 hit in the air to left field. Don Baylor is under it. Is he going to hold on to it? Is the question on America's mind. Baylor is an E3. .36. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Ryan has walked 2. He has not allowed any hits. This is his last inning of work, of course. Lopes up. Ryan has struck out 4. The pitch from Ryan to Lopes is on Ryan's card. 74 will be on the out chart. RP for Lopes. This was his first big power year. That's to right and deep, driving Jim Rice back to the warning track, but no further, and there's 2 gone in the third. Here comes Dave Parker, the Cobra. Ryan kicks and deals. This will be on Parker's card. Big Dave with an out result. He's an LP, of course. 83 is hit to right field, but not deep. Jim Rice puts it away for out number 3. So Ryan with 3 scoreless innings of work gets the job done. We go to the bottom of the third. Gaylord Perry coming on to face a pinch hitter for Ryan. And then the top of the order with Smalley and Brett. Steve Carlton is done on the mound. He went 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, but it wasn't earned. 2 strikeouts, and that's it. All right, so Perry facing Smalley. I'm sorry, that's not true. He's facing a pinch hitter for Ryan. And that will be Brewer first baseman Cecil Cooper. right, so Cooper's up against Perry. Lefty-righty matchup. This will be on Perry's card. And it'll be an out check. LP for Cooper is to right field, but not deep. Parker there, and there's one down. Top of the order now, Smalley up. Gaylord Perry winds and deals. This will be on Smalley's card, and we'll need to do an error check. The swing from Small. Hey, struck him out. 2 gone in the American League third. George Brett coming. And that will be on Perry's card. Brett is an LP, and a 52 is going to be a ground ball hit to Mike Schmidt to his left. He plants and throws to Garvey to retire the American League in the third. We've played 3 with your score in the 1979 All-Star Game. 1-0 American League leads. All right, let's get our first wave of substitutions ready. A couple of changes for the American League, actually 3 of them. Burleson is taking over at shortstop for Smalley. Gritch is taking over at second for White. And Ron Guidry is the new pitcher. He will be batting in the 9 spot. All right, so we're ready for the National League, top of the 4th inning. No changes there yet. Garvey leads off. Against Guidry, he'll be followed by Schmidt and then Foster. Guidry's first pitch to Steve Garvey is going to be on Guidry's card. We'll do an error check. And he walked him, so no error check needed. Garvey goes down to first. National League gets another base runner. They have no hits, but they have earned 3 walks. They have drawn 3 walks. Top of the 4th, nobody out. Guidry the stretch, the pitch to Schmidt. Another error check. And we're gonna need it this time. Schmitty with an RP. That is a 65. Hit in the air to left. Don Baylor under it. We're gonna have to check his error. And he makes the catch for out number 1. Garvey returns to first. Here comes George Foster. Guidry, the stretch, checks Garvey, the delivery. That's going to be on Foster's card. And Big George strikes out swinging. He got him with the pork and beans. Gas. First strikeout for Guidry, 2 gone in the 4th. Second strikeout for Foster. And here's Winfield, who also got blown away by the Ryan Express. Guidry, the stretch, the delivery. Gonna be on Winfield's card. And this is to left and deep. Back goes Baylor. Warning track. Wall and gone. A long home run from Dave Winfield. Mercy. 2-1 National League on the bomb from Winfield. Here's Guidry to Boone. Beyond Guidry's card, we need an error check. And I got to re-roll that one. 28. Hey, struck him out. Louisiana Lightning comes back and blows away Booney. We've played 3.5, and it's 2-1 National League. Gaylord Perry out for inning number 2. He'll face Baylor, Rice, and Lynn. Want to get through that meat of the American League order one more time before I start yanking people. A lot of good bats on the bench. Baylor's 0 for 1. And I'm dropping dice left and right. Alright, here we go. The pitch will be on Perry's card. Baylor swings, and we'll get an RP result. To right field, this will drive Parker back, but he's got room and makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Jim Rice. Reached on an error and scored the American League's run in the second. Perry kicks and deals. This will be on Perry's card, but it's a broken bat job base hit into left. The shrapnel just eludes Larry Boa as Rice muscles one into left. 1 out, 1 on for the American League, and here's Lynn. Fred Lynn. Perry, the stretch, the delivery. Gonna be on Lynn's card. No, it's not. It's gonna be a CD check. Clutch defense check. And that will be a 72 with an LP. So we're going to check the defense of center fielder Dave Winfield. And Winfield's defense is a CD2. This could be interesting. Rice off with the pitch. Does Winfield make the play? He does. Now Rice has got to get back. Winfield throwing all the way to Garvey on a bounce, and they double up Rice. It's an 8-2 double play for the National League. Rice was already around second. He had to retrace his steps, heading back to first, and Winfield threw him out by 17 steps. That will retire the American League in the 4th. We go to the 5th with your score. National League 2, American League 1. And here come the pinch hitters for the National League. Out for inning number 2. Templeton will bat for Larry Boa. Joe Morgan is in the on-deck circle to bat for Gaylord Perry. And here we go. Guidry winds and deals to the Cardinals shortstop. This will be on Guidry's card. Templeton, base hit to right field. He sawed him off, and it got over the head of Bobby Grich. So Templeton is on. Here is Morgan. Porter behind the plate. Guidry the stretch. He will be checking Templeton. The pitch home to Morgan is taken, and there goes Templeton on the attempted steal. It's a 65 on the attempted steal. Templeton is a B. And the throwdown from Porter to Burleson. Oh, and Burleson bobbles the throw. Templeton slides in safely. It's an E6. No stolen base credit given, but Templeton is on second due to the E6. And he's in scoring position for Morgan, who's behind in the count 0-1. Guidry the stretch, the pitch to Morgan. On Guidry's card. 64 will be an out result. LN 88, that's to right field. How deep is it? Under it is Rice. Templeton is on second. And he will advance to third on the fly out to Rice. Now he's 90 feet away, and here comes Lopes. American League infield is going to play in here in the top of the 5th. Guidry the stretch, and the pitch to Lopes is going to be on, no, that's going to be a clutch. Going to be on the BD chart. 25 for Lopes. He is a 0. He corks it to left center and deep. This is going to get over the head of Fred Lynn and one hop the wall. Scoring easily is Templeton. Look at Lopes flying around second. The relay to Burleson and then to Brett is not in time. Lopes is in sliding with a triple. And it's 3-1 National League. Guidry in trouble. The American League gets the bullpen going. Bob Stanley, the steamer, is throwing. Meanwhile, Guidry will face Parker. The infield stays in. It's 3-1 National League. The pitch. Gonna be Parker's card. The Cobra. To right field down the line. Rice has to go get it out of the corner. Lopes scores. It's 4-1 National League. Parker on his way to second with a double. Garvey due up. And they're going to hit for him. That will be it for Steve Garvey. Pete Rose comes out of the dugout, and he will bat. And take over the first base duties for Steve Garvey. On deck is Schmidt. Guidry the stretch. The delivery against Rose. That will be on Guidry's card. And it's going to be an out. An RN. 81 for an RN with a runner on second. Hit to center. That's going to be deep. Parker may be tagging. He does tag. Is he going to third? Lynn makes the catch, and Parker moves to third base on the flyout. And with 2 outs, it'll be Schmidt. Yeah, they're going to let Schmidt bat. Guidry the stretch. The delivery to Schmidt is, we'll need an error check. It's going to be on Schmidt's card. And that one is hit to left. And, oh, he missed it. He looks foul. Ooh, he straightens that one out, and it's long gone. A long foul for Mike Schmidt. Next delivery from Guidry, a slider, and Schmidt is gone swinging. That retires the National League in the 5th, but they get 2 more on 3 hits. We're halfway through this one, and it's National League 4, American League 1. And we need another flotilla of substitutes. For the National League, Morgan will stay in and play second. Templeton stays in and plays short. Gary Carter will be the new catcher. He'll bat 7th for Boone. Lee Mazzilli takes over in center field for Foster. Pete Rose will play first base. And Ron Say will take over at third and bat in the leadoff spot, as Joe Niekro will bat 4th and take over on the mound. A lot of changes for the National League. They lead 4-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. For the American League, Carl Yastrzemski will lead off. Brian Downing is in the on-deck circle, ready to pinch hit for Darrell Porter. And then we'll get Bobby Gritch's first plate appearance. The pitch, the flutter ball from Niekro, is going to be on Joe's card. We'll need an error check. It's a 25. He struck him out on the flutter ball. 1 down. Yaz swung right through it. Now it's Downing. Gritch on deck. The pitch. Another floater from Niekro. Gonna be an out check for the RN. Registered nurse. 64 is for Downing, is hit in the air to left. He mashed it. It's high, but it's not deep. Under it is Dave Winfield, who moved to left when Mazzilli came in to play center. And there's 2 down. Here's Bobby Grich. Negro winds and deals. This will be on Grich's card. And an out check. RP 35. Ground ball. Ron Say to his left. He's up with it and throws to Rose. And that will retire the American Leaguers in the 5th. We go to the 6th with your score. National League 4, American League 1. And Downing will go in to catch. Guidry is done on the mound. It's going to be the steamer, Bob Stanley, coming on for the 6th. And I'm writing in the steamer on the scorecard, which is no good. All right, so Mazzilli, Winfield, and Carter will be on Bob Stanley's agenda here in the National League 6th inning. Guidry went 2 innings, allowed 4 runs, 4 hits, a walk, 3 strikeouts. All right. Mazzilli batting for the first time. Winfield, then Carter. Bob Stanley winds and deals. This will be on Stanley's card. And it's a 77, which will be in the out range. Mazzilli is an LN. That's a 28. And Maz, who is movie star handsome. I can verify that for my good friend Al, Red Sox fan. It's a ground ball to second. That's Bobby Grich, and he throws to Yastrzemski for out number 1. Dave Winfield hit a bomb in the 4th. The pitch. Gonna be on Winfield's card, the steamer. Base hit. Center field, second hit of the game for Winfield. He's on with 1 out, and here's Gary Carter. One on for the steamer. Carter, the pitch to him. This will be on Carter's card. And it's a base hit for Gary Carter to left field. Winfield will stop at second. There's 2 on with 1 out now for Gary Templeton, who reached on a single, sort of stole second last inning and scored a run. The steamer, the stretch, the delivery is going to be on Templeton's card. And a base hit for Templeton off of Stanley's glove. Rolling toward Brett, he just puts it in his pocket, and the bases are dripping with National Leaguers with 1 out here in the 6th. That's going to get action going in the American League bullpen. And Tommy John starts to throw. Morgan up. Infield in. The steamer. The pitch is going to be on the steamer's card. And that'll be an out result for Morgan. LN with the infield in. 48 with the infield in. That's G5A, but they're all in, and that will mean two B7, 3 home, 2 home. Oh, that is going to be a bases clearing double to left. Going to get past Brett down into the corner. And Don Baylor's going to fumble it around out there. And all the base runners are going to come around to score. That's what you call getting burned by the infield in strategy. A 3-run double for Morgan. And the score is 7-1 National League. Here comes Say. Might be Stanley's last batter. The pitch to Say from Stanley. This will be on Say's card. And he walked him. This will be Stanley's last batter, and Tommy John gets the call. But I think we got to do a double switch of some kind. Yeah, we do. We're bringing in Tommy John. Top of the 6th. Yastrzemski's going to come out. And Bruce Bhakti, Seattle Mariner hometown favorite, will take over at first base in the top of the 6th and bat 9th. So Bhakti is in, Yastrzemski is out, John is in, and the Steamer is out. All right, so... All right, I think we've got all our accounting done. Lefty-lefty matchup now as Dave Parker comes to the plate for the 4th time in the ball game. Maybe we hit for him here. Yeah, I think so. Jack Clark is going to hit for Parker. Double play in order for the American League if they can get Clark to hit it on the ground. And Tommy John, of course, a ground ball pitcher. 1 man out, Morgan at second. Say at first. The pitch is going to be on John's card. 77. Clark is an RP. And a 41. Line smash at Brett. 2 down. And now Rose. Looking for a kill shot here. An extra base hit ought to get the job done. The pitch to Pete Rose. That's going to be on Pete's card with an error check. And it's off of John's glove. No error, but everybody's going to be safe, and the National League has the bases dripping one more time. Here is Necro now, and they're going to hit for him. So that will be Larry Parrish of the Expos coming on to hit for Necro, who's done after a perfect inning of work. All right. John the stretch. The delivery to Parrish is going to be on John's card with an error check. A 45 will be an out. RP 67. Going to be hit to left. This is Don Baylor one last time, and he makes the catch for the out. But the National League bats around. They get 3 on 5 hits. And after 5.5, they lead 7-1. Bottom of the 6th coming. We need a new National League pitcher, and that's going to be Joaquin Andujar of the Houston Astros, and he will bat in the number 4 spot. And he will start out by facing Seattle Mariners first baseman Bruce Bhakti. All right, so it'll be Bhakti Burleson for his first plate appearance, and then I guess a pinch hitter for Brett. Might be Greg Nettles. Bottom of the 6th, Andujar's pitch to Bhakti is going to be on Bhakti's card, and Bruce in his out range. And LN is a 14, and that'll be a ground tapper in front of home plate. Carter is on it, takes a couple steps, and fires to Rose for out number 1. Rick Burleson up now. Andujar kicks and deals. This is on Andujar's card, and he walks him. He walks the Rooster. 1 out, 1 on for the American League. They're down 6, got a chip away, and we are getting a hitter for Brett. Here comes Greg Nettles out of the dugout. He could pop one. So Nettles is on for Brett. With Baylor on deck. Andujar winds and deals, or sets and deals. This is going to be on Joaquin's card. And Joaquin walks Nettles. 2 on with 1 out. American League has something going. Baylor up. Are they going to let him bat? Yes, they are. Baylor will bat. Singleton is on deck to hit for Rice. Andujar the stretch, the pitch to Baylor. That will be on Baylor's card. And Baylor hits it to right and deep. It's going to get over the head of Jack Clark. So, scoring is Burleson at 7-2. Stopping at third will be Nettles. And the American League definitely has something going. The Steve Rogers starts to throw in the National League bullpen. Here's Rice, and no, here's Singleton batting for Rice. Here in the 6th. A base hit, and the American League is back in it. National League infield at normal depth. Andujar in a jam. Nettles at third, Baylor at second, 1 man out. The pitch is on Andujar's card. He walks Singleton, and the bases are dripping with American Leaguers. That's his 3rd walk, and that's going to do it for Joaquin, and here comes Steve Rogers. So Andujar is done after a 1/3 of an inning, and Captain America is coming in to pitch. Due up is Fred Lynn, and Lynn will bat. There's 4 players left on the American League bench: Newman, Kemp, Lemon, and Jackson. Rogers to face Lynn, the infield at double play depth. The bases are loaded. Nettles at second, Nettles at third, Baylor at second, Singleton at first. Not a lot of speed out there. It's a 7-2 game, 1 out. In the bottom of the 6th, Rogers the stretch, and the pitch to Lynn is going to be on Lynn's card. And he hits it to right field. 81 on an LP is to right field. The bases are loaded. We got to check and see who's on third base. That's Nettles. And I don't think he's going to be tagging. Only an A or a B will tag. He is a C. So it's not hit deep enough. Clark makes the catch, and everybody holds. There's 2 down. Tommy John is due up, and he's not going to bat. All right, so seems like a perfect time for Mr. October to come to the plate. Reggie Jackson will hit for John. Here in the 6th. In the American League bullpen, Jim Kern starts to throw. Reggie at the plate. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. If he goes deep, we got a 7-6 game. The pitch to Reggie from Rogers is going to be on Reggie's card. Hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Yes. That retires the side and deflates the Kingdome. 7-2 after 6. National League leads and escapes a major bullet. So John is done. Kern will take over on the mound and bat 6th. Singleton will take over in right field. He hit for Rice. Nettles will take over at 3rd. He hit for Brett. And I don't think the American League has 3 players left, Newman, Kemp, and Lemon, and they're not going to burn them. All right, so top of the 7th action now. Jim Kern will face Mazzilli, Winfield, and Carter, unless I hit for Winfield, which may happen. On the National League bench, 4 players left: Stearns, Reynolds, Matthews, and Brock. All right. Kern kicks and deals to Lee Mazzilli. That'll be on Kern's card. And Jim Kern, that's going to be an out. LN 51 will be a pop-up. Foul territory, Greg Nettles calling and taking for out number 1 in the 7th. Dave Winfield's night is done. We're going to get Lou Brock in his last All-Star game hitting for Winfield and taking over in left field. Winfield ends his day an MVP candidate, 2 for 3, a 2-run bomb that put the National League ahead back in the 4th. Kern kicks and deals. This is on Kern's card. We'll need an error check. And he walked him. So we'll see if Brock goes in his final All-Star game. Carter comes to the plate. Tough to read the scorecard at this point. Kern the stretch, the delivery, there goes Brock. On the steal, the throwdown from Downing to Burleson is not in time. Lou Brock steals second in his farewell All-Star appearance. Carter with a chance to drive in a run. Kern the stretch and the delivery, going to be on Kern's card. Carter, base hit, center field. This will score. Brock without a throw. As Lynn's throw comes into second, Gary Carter with an RBI single. 8-2 National League. And Templeton up. Kern the stretch. The pitch to Gary will be on Kern's card. And struck him out with the pork and beans. Gas. 2 gone now, and Morgan up. The pitch to Joe is going to be a clutch defense check. That's a 52 for the LN. Left field. Baylor. Baylor's defense rating is a 0. 36 on the clutch defense is going to be nothing. Got to re-roll. Morgan will be on, no, that'll be a BD check. Morgan is a 0. The BD is a 37. That's nothing. Next delivery from Kern will be on Morgan's card for real this time. This is a base hit from Morgan to right field. Stopping at second is Carter. There's 2 on with 2 out for Say. Top of the 7th action, it's 8-2 National League. Kern the stretch. The delivery to Say will be on Kern's card. Does he get him? Hey, will be an out. It's an RP. 66 on the RP will be a fly ball to left. Don Baylor toward the line is going to make the catch and retire the side. So the National League gets the run back. On 2 hits, they leave 2. After 6.5, it's time to stretch them out in the Kingdome with your score: National League 8, American League 2. Downing, Gritch, and Bhakti coming against Steve Rogers, Captain America. Suter and Sambito are throwing in the bullpen for the National League. Downing will lead off here in the bottom of the 7th. Rogers kicks and deals. This is on Downing's card. And he walked him. Good start for the American League. Gritch coming. Rogers the stretch. The pitch to Bobby Gritch is going to be on Gritch's card. And a base hit to left field for Gritch. Stopping at second is Downing. The American League coming again. Bhakti up. Give Rogers one more batter, I guess. Double play depth for the infield. Rogers' delivery will be on his card. And a 52, this will be on the out chart. An LN from Bhakti. 58 is hit on the ground to Gary Templeton. He's up with it and fires to Rose for the putout. But the runners advance to second and third. With 1 out, here's Burleson. Nettles on deck. Infield at normal depth. Rogers the stretch. The delivery going to be on Burleson's card. And it's going to be extra bases down that left field line again. In the corner is Brock digging it out. Burleson around first, heading to second. Downing scores. Gritch scores. And it's a 2-run double for Burleson. And it's 8-4 National League. That's going to do it for Rogers. And Joe Sambito is going to get the call for the National League. It'll be a lefty-lefty matchup on Nettles with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Sambito will bat. Well, where is he going to bat? He's going to bat in the 8th spot. Templeton comes out. Reynolds will bat 4th. So a couple of Astros coming in the game here. And let's see what that does here to the lineup. So Reynolds will bat third in the 8th. Templeton comes out. And now it's Nettles against Sambito. 8-4 National League. The 5th run is in scoring position in the person of Rick Burleson. Sambito the stretch, the pitch to Nettles. That'll be on Joe's card with an error check. And a 44. 42 for the LP. Nettles. Ground ball to Joe Morgan. Does Joe boot it, is the question on America's mind. And he does not. He makes the play to Rose as Burleson goes to third with 2 outs. And now Baylor. Singleton on deck, 2 outs. Sambito the stretch and the delivery. This will be on Joe's card. And Sambito, it'll be an out. Baylor, 66 for the RP. Hit to left, not deep. Brock is there and puts it away for out number 3. So the American League get 2. Could have been more on 2 hits. We go to the 8th. It's 8-4 National League. And you get the feeling this isn't over yet. Kern is coming back out for his 2nd inning of work. He'll face Clark, Rose, and Reynolds in the 8th. Manji and Stanhouse are throwing in the American League bullpen. Kern kicks and deals to Clark. This will be on Kern's card with an error check, unless he walks him, which he just did. Rose coming up. Reynolds on deck. Kern the stretch. The delivery to Pete is on Kern's card. No, it's not. Kern is fatigued, so it's on Rose's card, and he walks Rose. That's going to do it for Kern. And coming up will be Reynolds. And so it's going to be Sid Manji coming in for the American League. Where will Manji bat? Manji will bat in the 3 spot. We're going to get a new outfielder for the American League in left field. That will be Steve Kemp. Kemp will bat 6th. And he'll be up 3rd in the bottom of the 8th. So Baylor's day is done. And here we go with Manji against Reynolds. The pitch is going to be on Reynolds' card. And he's an LN. 82 for Reynolds is lifted to right. Is anybody going to tag? If they are a B, they will tag, and I don't think Clark is a B. He is a B. He tags and goes to 3rd. Rose holds at 1st. There's runners at the corners for the National League now with 1 out. Infield is in. Mazzilli up. Brock on deck. The pitch. Going to be on Mazzilli's card. Lee with a base hit to left. That will score Clark with the 9th run. Stopping at 2nd will be Rose. 2 on, 1 out for Brock. Another lefty-lefty matchup. Manji's pitch to Lou is a clutch defense check. That will be a 25 on first base. Hit to Bhakti. His defense is a 1 on the clutch rating. 37. He lines it to Bhakti, and Bhakti just trots to first and doubles up Mazzilli. And that is the inning. Don't know where the movie star handsome one was heading, but that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 9-4 National League. Sambito back out. He'll face Singleton, Lynn, and Kemp in the American League 8th. Suter is throwing in the bullpen for the National League. Sambito's pitch to Singleton will be on Joe's card with an error check, except he blew him away with the gas. 1 down in the 8th. Here's Lynn. Gonna be on Sambito's card. Lynn blew him away with the broccoli cauliflower medley and a little nacho cheese. Gas. Kemp. First at bat. Sambito's card. Base hit to left. Sawed him off, but he got a hit. Downing. 2 outs. The pitch will be on Downing's card with an error check. 25 will be a base hit to right. Is Clark going to mishandle it? Let's find out. He is an E2. He does not mishandle it. Kemp stops at second. 2 on with 2 outs. And Gritch. Sambito's pitch to Gritch is going to be on Sambito's card. And he walked him. The bases are dripping with American leaguers. And that's going to be, ooh, it's Bhakti. Lefty-lefty matchup, so they're going to stick with Sambito for the moment. Suter is ready, just standing and watching in the bullpen. The pitch from Sambito is going to be a clutch defense check. That will be a 46. And LN, which is hit to short. That's Craig Reynolds' country. He is a 1. And it's a line drive by Bhakti, caught by Reynolds to end the 8th. Nice play by Craig. If it gets by him, that's a 2-run single, but it doesn't, and we go to the 9th. It's 9-4 National League. So, what do we got here? We got Manji coming out. He'll face Carter. Oh, and the Sambito spot, and then Morgan. So Carter will bat first. The pinch hitter for Sambito will be Gary Matthews. And Stanhouse is ready in the American League bullpen, and Dave Lemanchek is throwing right beside him. Those are the last 2 pitchers the American League has. Top of the 9th, Gary Carter the Kid against Sid Manji. That'll be on Manji's card. And I struck him out on the baked beans. Gas. Sid Manji could bring it. Here's Gary Matthews. Manji's delivery to the man they would call the Sarge later on. And being out result for the Atlanta Braves All-Star is a 52 on RP, and that will be A ground ball to Rick Burleson. The Rooster is up with it and fires to Bhakti for out number 2. And here is Joe Morgan. Manji deals to Morgan. That'll be on Manji's card. That's a 23, and he blew him away with the gas. Side retired in the 9th. Maybe that'll fire up the American League a little bit. Sambito is done. And that means Suter will have the bottom of the 9th for the National League. If he gets in trouble, Mike Lacoste is the only all-star left. And John Stearns is the only position player left for the National League. The American League has 2 pitchers left, Stanhouse and Lemanchek, and 2 position players, Newman and Lemon. So, Suter will face Burleson, Nettles, and a pinch hitter for Manji in the 9th. Okay. So, Suter's delivery is on Suter's card. Burleson gets a piece of it. Excuse me. And he taps it towards second. That's Joe Morgan with the undersized glove, and he throws it to Rose for out number 1 in the bottom of the 9th. 9-4 National League. Here's Greg Nettles. Greg, and that will be on Nettles' card. And an out. NLP will be to right field, I believe. Yes, indeed. And under it is Jack Clark for out number 2. Last Chance Saloon will be a pinch hitter, and that's going to be Chet Lemon of the Chicago White Sox. Hitting for Manji against Suter. Suter, of course, not eligible for a save because National League is up by 5 runs. On deck is Singleton if Lemon should reach. Suter's pitch to him will be an error check and on Lemon's card. And a base hit for Chet Lemon to right field. Let's see if Clark boots it. He does boot it. This is going to be big trouble. No, he won't boot it. Yes, he will boot it. He's an E2. He's an E2, and that will be an error. Now let's see how far they get. 25. Error type 4. Outfielder boots the ball in front of him. Batter takes 1 base. So that will be an E9. Lemon reaches. Here's Singleton. On deck is Lynn, who's played the whole way. The only American leaguer, the only player to do so. The pitch from Suter is going to be an error check, but it's on Suter's card, and there's a passed ball. Gets by Gary Carter, and Lemon goes to second. Next delivery to Singleton is going to be Suter on Suter's card. Suter with an 88. 56 for the LP. And it's hit on the ground to Craig Reynolds. He throws to Pete Rose, and the National League wins the 1979 All-Star Game 9-4. Let's give you the totals. Why not? And we have to pick our most valuable player for the victorious and visiting National League. 9 runs, 12 hits, and they committed 2 errors. For the American League, 4 runs, 7 hits, and they committed no errors. the winning pitcher will be, I suppose, with all-star rules, that would be Gaylord Perry. Will it be Gaylord Perry? Yes, it would be Gaylord Perry. So Perry gets the win, no save. The loss goes to Ron Guidry. MVP award. I'm going to say it's Winfield for hitting the home run that put the National League in front, and they never gave it up. Back in the fourth inning, overall, Winfield was 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and a 2-run homer. All right, thank you for being with me. Don't forget about checking out membership on my channel. This was a lot of fun. I love doing all-star games. It's great. I hope you have a good day, everybody. So long, everybody.